Okay, today I'm going to talk about the mind, the body, and the spirit. Okay, it all starts from, because we are human beings, we were given a body, and this body, you can say, is the subconscious mind. So our mind is our conscious mind, and our spirit, that's our all-knowing. That's our spirit is who we truly are. So when we came to this earth, we were given a body which developed a mind. Well, they both came at the same time, the mind and the body. But so what happens is our body will send messages to our mind. And these messages we cannot control. We can learn to control them, but we cannot. If you don't know when you're hungry. Your body tells you when you're hungry. Your body tells you when all your body tells you. So your body will tell you when you're hungry. It'll send thoughts to your mind, and our mind just analyzes it. That's our job, to analyze it. But sometimes the spirit will send us a message. And that would be through dreams, gut feelings, because the spirit is located in your heart. It's located in your heart. There's more electrical current, there's more electricity, or whatever it is, chi or whatever, in your heart than there is in your mind. I don't know about anybody else, but when I see something that I love, someone that I love, like on a deeper level, or I see something that I get an urge, it comes from my heart. Like my heart skips a beat. It will skip a beat, or it'll hurt. I'll get a heartache, and that is just my spirit. Okay, so our spirit, everything we got generates from our spirit, generates from our heart. That's where it goes. It comes from our body. It comes from our heart. It goes around our whole body. And we not only have energy running through our body, like our veins. We have a cloud of energy. We have an aura. Okay? So like I always say this, your aura, someone's aura can walk into a room and their aura can change the whole room. They can bring smiles to people's faces. They can bring frowns to people's faces. So your aura can change a whole room. But the thing is that auras can clash, or they can change. Like if two people, they do not like each other, it's either something is wrong. Like it could be anything, but their auras aren't working together. They're not connecting. Like when someone is so negative, that negativity, so negative, and negative and positive, just think of negative and positive as good and bad, but somebody's good can also be somebody's bad. So it's kind of tough. We really just have to pick and choose what we surround ourselves with. Okay, so there's this thing with the spirit and everything. So Once you get closer to knowing yourself, it's through meditation. Through meditation is you sit there and you think of nothing. Or what you do think of, what comes to your mind, you don't give it don't pay any attention to it. Because let's say you have a negative thought. This negative thought is right here. Okay? If you surround that negative thought with so much, if you try to get rid of that negative thought and pay attention to it so much, you're going to start overthinking. You're going to start analyzing it. You're going to start overthinking. Your mind's going to start. And this negative thought came from your body. It came from the unconscious mind. Okay? So your conscious mind is going to try to analyze it. Like, so if you try to say, no, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. I want to just think about something nice. Well, you can tell yourself, the more you stress about it, the more you're going to think about it. So what I do is, if I have a bad thought, I pay it no mind and I say, okay, first, this is what I was doing. This is what I do. If I'm in a social situation where I shouldn't be overthinking or I shouldn't be analyzing anything, I would instantly just say, no, I'm not going to think about that right now. But you have to be aware. So the reason why I'm capable of doing this is because I'm I know my body. I know my unconscious mind. Not too much, but I do. So I know where these thoughts are coming from. So I can instantly tell myself, no, this is coming from wherever it's coming from. It's coming from someplace I don't want to go. But you do have to go to these places. You have to know where these places are. Okay? Because these thoughts are coming to you for a reason. Because our bodies are trained by everyday tasks, by everyday thoughts. So our minds they just work. They work. But once we work on the same things constantly, it becomes routine. So if you go to work Monday through Friday and party on the weekends, your body's going to be set up for that. So if you don't like working on the weekdays and you talk about it, you give it so much negative energy, like you're gonna keep doing that. So, and if you love your job, you love your job, and you're gonna stay doing it. Okay? Some people love their job so much they freaking take their work home and they work on their jobs on the weekends. So that's just what you love. You got to do what you love. So if you're not doing what you love, you're not doing anything. But once we become in a routine, once you start thinking, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. That is your spirit. Your spirit is telling you, I don't want to do this no more. Your body is saying, okay, your body's going to take that message in, and your body's going to be like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. So let me hate it. That's the only way I'm going to stop, is if I hate it. If I keep hating it, because that's what you're feeling. You're like, I don't like this, and you're going to keep doing it. So the longer you do it, the more you're in routine. You get tired of the routine. But your mind is so set on this routine that it tricked the body. Your mind is probably going to be telling your body you don't want to do it, or it's going to be like a real imbalance, a real bad imbalance between your mind, body, and spirit. They're at 3 different places. You're not working with your heart. You're not working with your spirit. Your mind knows that. It knows that subconsciously. And consciously, your mind is like, yeah, this shit's not fun. It's not good. I don't like doing it. So if you constantly think that, you have to make the change. You have to make the change because it can harm you. It can give you depression. The reason why we get depression is because it's for a reason. The reason being is there's something in our life that we need to change. Okay? And it's real easy. You you literally have to do what you got to do. Because honestly, 10 minutes in the sun will fix your sleeping schedule. And when the sun's at its highest, 10 minutes in the sun will fix your sleeping schedule. So if you got insomnia, just spend 10 minutes of every day in the sun. Okay. 30 minutes of working. This is all facts. 30 minutes of working out a day is the equivalent of taking Prozac once a day. And Prozac is a really, really bad drug. It's a really bad drug. But it helps some people. But it'll have the health benefits. The benefits, not the side effects. If you work out for even if you go for a walk, 30-minute walk, do all this stuff, 30 minutes of getting active will cure depression as much as one pill a day. I was on Prozac, but I had a bad reaction, a real bad reaction. But I'm not talking about a bad reaction, I'm talking about a good reaction. So 30 minutes of working out will cure depression and anxiety. It'll help your anxiety, and you would instantly start feeling better. Instantly. You will, not instantly, but it'll take some time. But let me tell you this, it'll be way quicker than taking a pill, because a pill can take 3 weeks to 2 months or 3 months. Okay, so that can cure your depression, and that's just because you're getting out of your mind. You're getting out of your mind, and you're treating your body good. Your body's starting to get into a routine. But here's another thing about the body. Once you get into a routine, your body is a machine. We are machines. We are bio machines. Okay, so if you work out every day and your objective is to build muscle, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to build muscle. If you work out for 2 months, 3 months, you build a lot of muscle. You're building this muscle. And this is an example of how the body is a machine. Your body will stop building muscle as fast or as quick because it'll adapt. Our body adapts. It's a machine. It adapts. So your body will adapt to your workout routine. And you will begin to not get any gains. Like, you won't be going as fast as you were because your body is used to it. So what you would do is, Arnold Schwarzenegger said this, what you would do is, one day you'll switch everything up. And you have to trick your body. This is the same thing with everything else. You have to trick your body. Like, fuel is fuel. So if you're always giving yourself good fuel, that's good. If you're always giving yourself bad fuel, that's bad. Okay, but once your body becomes, like, there's some routines your body could be good at, some they can't. But back to what Arnold Schwarzenegger said. You have to trick your body. Trick your body and tell them, no, I'm switching it up on you. Your body has to be able to adaptive to change. Okay? It has to be adaptive to change. And sometimes you can train your body. It's like so different. There's so many different things. But your body is everything. Your body has your chakras in it. The chakras is what is our spirit. Okay? It's along our spine. And this goes with everything. Like, the reason why we are being manipulated, the reason why they're affecting with our food, they're messing up our food, our fuel, they're messing with our minds, with our bodies. They're showing us the constant fear, constant anger. We're just constantly, like, getting angry. We're constantly in a bad mood. So they're affecting our body. They're giving us depression, and depression is affecting our mind and our body. Okay? and we become mechanics. We become mechanical. We begin to malfunction. And our body is going to tell us, it's going to give the engine light is going to go off, the brake light is going to go off. All these lights are going to go off through mental illness. Through mental illness, through anything, everything. Mental illness and body, we're going to become ill. Our body's going to let us know, hey, you got to stop this. Hey, you got to stop this. But since we've become so mechanical and so addicted, we're so used to a routine. Like I said, the body's used to routines. We become addicted. So anything that's not what it is, it feels wrong to us because it's not a part of our routine. And our body and our mind begin to think like, okay, this is not right. Okay, so if in the morning, or let's say at night, every night you go on Facebook at 8 o'clock. And this is what I learned for myself. Because around 8 o'clock, I have nothing to do. Every single time at 8 o'clock, I always get anxiety because I don't watch TV. And all I do is just, it's called like sundowners. When the sun goes down, I get anxiety because I like the sun. But I have to break through that, and then I can last the whole night. But it lasts about 30 to an hour. 30 minutes to an hour. I'll just be thinking negatively, bad, real bad, and I'll be like fuck, I feel bad, I feel sick. Like I literally will like shake my whole body just to shake the feeling off. It hurts hella bad. Okay, but that is kind of like more complex because I don't really, I solved it through meditation. But that was just something to do, and it helps you. Meditation helps a lot. But let's say you wake up, at 8 o'clock, you go on Facebook. So when you go on Facebook, you see all the bad things on Facebook. Let's say you see all the bad news about Trump. Okay? Whether it be good or whether it be bad. The media, I'm going to say this is an unpopular opinion, but the reason why it's an unpopular opinion is because of the media. But I'm not going to get into that. The media has always been our enemy. It's always been our enemy. They've caused the riots. They're the ones who caused the riots. They're the ones who like they always do this. They started 9/11. They're the ones who got into our minds and made us do things. They got into our minds, okay? So that's why, have we ever trusted the media? Why are we trusting the media right now? Okay? So the media is showing us bad things about Trump. You begin to hate Trump because all the bad things you hear about him. And they made it so you can't see nothing good about Trump. Okay? Unless you're in that zone. And I understand because they do manipulate people. So you start hating Trump. So constantly Trump begins to become your enemy. He begins to become, you start hating, you become hateful, and you always get into the comment sections because it's 8 o'clock. This is when you go on Facebook, right before you go to sleep. You get in the comment sections and you start debating with people. You start arguing with people. It doesn't even have to be about Trump. It can be about anything. You get irritated from the posts you see on Facebook. But we can control this. We can not follow stuff that shows us that. But you instantly get in that negative mindset at 8 o'clock. So if we take your phone away, take your computer, take your tablet, whatever it is, if we take it away from you, at 8 o'clock, you're going to feel like shit. You're going to feel even more like shit. Because your body's going to be like, wait, hold up. This is hating time. This is the time where we sit down or lay down, wherever it may be, and just hate. This is where we hate all day. We hate all day right now. This is our hating time, scheduled every day. And it can go further to your body will catch on. Your body and your mind will catch on to your routine. No matter what it may be, whatever it may be, your body will catch on to your routine. So your body will say, hey, this is when we're supposed to feel negative. If it's a positive time, and it's a positive time in the routine, your body will feel positive. But if it's a negative time in your life, your body will feel even more negative. You'll be like, hey man, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to feeling grief. I'm not used to feeling all this bad energy during the time when it's good. So we have to break the routines of our mind. We have to break the routines of our mind. And that's how we do it. We do it through meditation. Through meditation, we sit there and every single thought, you just become aware. Every single thought. Don't think about it too much. Just be like, where did this come from? Okay, this thought came from this. It came from this place. Okay, let it go. Let it pass through. Let's let it pass through. And let's move on. Let's move on. Just let it move on. Let it move on. Because the more we give our thoughts, the more we overthink about our thoughts, the more it overcomes us. The more it takes over us. The more thoughts can truly be our enemy. They've been bred and they have been our enemy because they have been manipulated to be our enemy. Okay? So the thing is just meditate. Meditate. And like when you wake up in the morning, you can use this through God, you can use this through anybody. When you wake up in the morning, meditate. Just breathe. Don't focus on any thoughts. Just breathe for 10 minutes. Breathe for 10 minutes. And then after that, get a journal. And it's beginning to rain really hard. So I'm gonna close this, but I'm gonna leave one thing off. Okay, this is what you can learn from. Meditate. Breathe. Practice on breathing, because breathing helps our anxiety. It helps everything. 10 minutes of breathing will help your day. Okay, walk for 30 minutes. Get outside for 30 minutes. Go in the sun, because the sun will fix our sleeping schedule. Work out for 30 minutes, because working out will cure our depression. Be outside for 30 minutes. That will cure our depression. Okay? When you wake up, as soon as you wake up, this is what you should do. As soon as you wake up, get a journal. And a gratitude journal. A dream journal. A gratitude journal. Because the more you focus on your dreams, your spirit, the more your spirit guide will come to talk to you. The more dreams you would have, the more vivid they'll become. So a dream journal. Okay, you can write whatever you dreamt. And a gratitude journal. As soon as you wake up, dream journal. A gratitude journal. The gratitude journal, you're going to write everything you're thankful for. Because don't start the day thinking about negative things. Start the day thinking about positive things. Okay? Positive. Everything you're positive for. Everything you've been blessed with. Think about that. Every single thing you've been blessed with. And just be grateful for what you have. Thank God for what you have. And thank God for what you have. And drink water. Drink a whole glass of water. Because that'll revitalize your organs. Everything in your body will wake up. It'll wake up and it'll be like, hey, it's time to wake up. Okay, it's going to help you wake up because you become dehydrated when you sleep. But that's all you need to do. Dream journal, gratitude journal, breathing, and what else? Water. That's it. Start with those 4 things. Okay? And your life will begin to... work out for 30 minutes. However it may be. It can be a walk. It can be anything. Just get out for 30 minutes. And that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Because you're going to be getting the sun for 10 minutes. Which will cure your sleeping schedule. Okay? So just focus on those things. Focus on those things. And just watch how your life will change. And change your thought process. Be aware of your thoughts. When you think about something, don't judge your thoughts. Don't judge them. Just understand them. Say, okay, my thoughts are coming from here. Okay, my thoughts are coming from this place. So let me let them go. Let me let them go out into the open. Okay, I've dealt with it. I'm aware of my thoughts. Okay, so the more aware of your thoughts you become, the more you can control your thoughts. Not control, but the more mindful you become. So just be aware of every single thing you think. Okay, every single thing you think, and just know where it's coming from. Observe it like an exotic animal in a forest, in a meadow. Just observe it, and don't scare it away. Don't confront it and fight it. Just watch it, and then let it go. It's really hard. But just on a daily basis, be aware. But it's really hard to be mindful and meditate. It's really hard for me. I'm an overthinker. But just be aware. Watch it. Just let it go. Let it be. Okay? So you heard the things that I told you to do. So try to do that, and it'll change your life. It'll change your life, and you'll start feeling more positive. You'll raise your frequency. You'll raise your vibration. And then when you begin to raise your vibration, this is going to be another thing I'm going to talk about. When we raise our vibration, my next video, when we raise our vibration, we get closer to God. We get closer to becoming gods. And our beliefs, when we pray, our prayers be answered. Our beliefs be answered. The higher and the better people we are, the more divine we become, the more intertwined with our inner beings and all that, the more we become, the more we start getting what we want, the more blessings we receive. Okay? That's going to be my next video.